We're running a minute on, a minute off, 90% SPI. A minute on, a minute off, 90% SPI. First stroke rating, 16. So just think back to that first minute of your SPI test, right? Day one, we did a minute at a 16. We're going to run that right here. Let's sit ready. Nice work, everybody. Nice work. Sit up nice and tall, full pressure, nice and long. Ready, y'all. Go now. 90% SPI, 16 strokes a minute. Keep the patience, keep the patience, keep it low, keep it long. Some of us jumping off the seat there early. You got some strong legs first thing in the morning. 16 strokes a minute, guys, gals, 16 strokes a minute. Critical. We hit the rating, right? Discipline on the rate, discipline on the rating. Find the stroke rate, 16s all day. We're looking at 60 seconds, 16 total strokes. We're not looking at 17 or 18 now. It's about power and force and length, not speed. Length, force, and acceleration, not speed. Maximize your time on the way into the catch. Breathe. Give yourselves a lot of time to rest. Set yourselves up, put yourself in a strong position, and work those legs. Complete that full minute now. We don't bail on it. Never bail on it. Full minute now. And sit up and relax. Sit up and relax. You can paddle it out. It's early. I highly recommend you begin stretching. Stretch it out. Loosen up the hips, the lower back, the hamstrings. Nice and relaxed, all right? You're going to find that through this sprint camp, we're going to try and work our length and leverage and power down at the low ratings, and we're going to slowly translate them up. So the highest rating we're going to get to is 26 at the very, very end of the day. Don't worry. We're going to be pushing those ratings up week to week to week coming into our sessions, okay? So stretch it out. We've got another minute at 90% SPI. Don't forget, you can toggle splits and watts in erg zone. You can toggle the farthest two columns, right? Amanda, we got that. We're looking for 90% SPI. Coming up, 18 strokes a minute. 18 strokes a minute. Watch your screen. You can row into it. You can row into this now. 18, no big sprints, no big starts. I want 18 solid strokes. 18 of the biggest, longest strokes you can take. Prioritize the press, big down into the feet, squish the soles of the shoes, and stay hanging, stay hanging. We want to leverage off the foot stretcher, catch to finish now. Good work there, Jilly, Maris, Tristan, looking solid there. Great work there, Annette, Michelle, Thais, keep it up, keep it long, less than 30 seconds. Remember, there's a time to work and there's a time to recover, especially under 20 strokes a minute. Breathe on the way in, stretch out and reach and connect the hips to the handle. Hips to the handle, length, load, leverage, tall and long. All the way through the minute. Good, paddle it out, active rest again. We're staying on the ergs. We're going to hop off the erg for extended rest in between a couple of sets there, so don't you worry. We're going to go back down to 16 on the rate. We're going to go back down to 16. Now, I want you to ask yourself, are you truly reaching for all those watts? You know, I want to make sure that you're stretching out and reaching, almost overreach, okay? I want to, let's put a big emphasis on length on this next 16, okay? 16 strokes a minute. I want you to try and take the longest strokes you can take. 16 strokes a minute. Coming up in about 10 seconds, 16. Remember, no big builds, no fancy starts, no nothing. Just paddle it right up into the 16. Start adding pressure. All right, everyone, my guys, my girls, length and leverage, reach to the catch, hands high, get the blade in and connect the legs. Nice work there, Tristan, 1.6 on the drive length, Libby, 1.6, Jilly, Nancy, Patty, all of you, 1.51, 1.51. That's 151 centimeters. If you're new, you're going to learn, we're talking about details. We're talking every centimeter matters, right? Reaching long. Nice work, Tristan Libby, still out at 1.6. Jilly, 154. Patty, 154. Good work. Betsy Rowland, 1.36, reaching long. Try and get an extra 5 centimeters on that reach. Tice, Ellen, Amanda. 16 strokes a minute. Stay slow, stay long, stay slow, stay long. Paddle it out, paddle it out. Right, so if you ever hear me talk about drive length, and I say 1.5 to 150 centimeters, right? And it's about more than just getting to the catch. You've got to connect to the catch, right? When you're in the boat, you can't just get to the catch. You have to actually put the blade in the water and move it. That's the difference here. So I want you to focus on maximizing length, but then also make sure that we're well connected. You want to connect the hips to the handle right on the catch. 30 seconds. Next rating, next rate, 20, 20, 20. We're looking at 20 strokes a minute, 20 total strokes. This always happens. When we tick the rating up, we lose length. Let's avoid that here. Every single one of us, let's commit to maximizing our length. Let's start to build. 20 strokes a minute, 20 total strokes on this 60 seconds. Ready? Let's get up and work. Let's get up and work this morning. Sit up tall, take a deep breath. Strong into the catch, strong out of the catch, strong in, strong out. Strong in, strong out, long and loose. Maximize that length, right? Reaching for every centimeter. Get it there, Maris. Get it, Michelle. Michelle, you're 2 centimeters shy of 1.5. There you go, 151. Consistent, though. We got to hold on to it. We got to hold on to it, right? Don't bounce back. Nice work there, Ira, Laura, Amanda. Good work, good work, good work. Sitting up nice and tall. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's finish the set, Amanda. Let them finish the set. We're looking at about 10 seconds left. 10 seconds. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Sitting tall, sitting long. Complete this minute. Yeah, Annette, you hit the X button and got out of the app again. You left the workout.
Oh, to calculate my what 90% is.
Yeah, you don't have to stop the workout to leave the app. You can move over and swipe. But you just got to get reconnected. Get connected the same way you did. Just get connected the same way you did before, because you were in there just fine. 30 seconds for everybody. 30, 35 seconds. 30, 35 seconds. Here's the good news, everybody. 2 more sets and we're going to get extended rest. All right. We're going to get 3 to 4 minutes off, but I need 2 more. Okay. That's the key. That's the key. We're never going to push you so hard to where you cannot hit your numbers. There's a reason why you're shooting for 90% and not 110. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Ladies and gents, 16 strokes a minute, 16 strokes a minute. Here we go. Ira, Dan, Amanda, Scott, Patty, Mark, here we go. 16 strokes a minute, 16 strokes a minute. Let's go to work. Going to work on that, 16 strokes a minute. Big strokes now. All of you guys are active. All of you guys work hard. You know what it's like to lift heavy. That's what we're doing on the erg this morning. We're lifting heavy, 16 strokes a minute. Send another watt up there. Send another meter. Your length, catch to finish, matters now. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. 7 to 8 of the biggest, longest strokes you can take. 20 seconds, big 5, 6 strokes. Hammer them home. Stay in the big muscles, right? Staying out of the arms, Nancy. We're connecting into the back and the lats. Using the glutes, the quads. Big, big. Stay big into the push. Stay big into the push. Finish that minute out. Finish that minute out. Good work, good work, good work. Sitting up now. Reminder, the next one on is going to be the last one of the first set. It's going to be 60 seconds at 22. All right. 60 seconds at 22.
I think my clock is off in terms of timing. Should I
Yeah,
just?
it's gonna be off based on what you're just gonna have to follow your clock. Like I can't manually control it. So you're just gonna have to follow instructions on your
Sure.
erg.
Sure.
Everyone else, 22, 22, 22, ready. Let's go. Let's go. This is your reminder. This is your last full minute of the first set. Last full minute of the first set. Get after it. We're getting stronger, right? We're getting stronger. We're not maintaining this winter. We're not maintaining sprint camp. Let's get stronger. Let's find some watts. Let's lower those splits. Legs down, watts up. Legs down, watts up. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. And form matters, right? Form first. Form matters. Drive those legs. Come on, everybody, find that length. Find the length at 22. Find the length at 22. 30 seconds. Get in there, Tristan. Get in there, Tristan. Reaching long, fire those legs. Good work there. Scott, Ira, get in there, Dan, Catherine, Laura, Libby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Welcome back there, Dieter. Welcome back, Dieter. Drive those legs now. Drive those legs. Big. We're talking 10 to 15 seconds. Maris, Jilly, let's go to work. Let's go to work. Jen, Annette, last couple strokes. Big, push them through. Follow those clocks. Eyes on the clocks. Finish through. Finish through. Paddle them out nice and long. Paddle them out nice and long. Catch that breath. I did mention we're on an extended rest now, right? I did mention we're on an extended rest.
I don't know if it's worth trying, but if Amanda duplicates the workout.
I already got it. I'm working.
Oh, you
on
did?
it.
Okay, awesome.
Steven, you see my
Hey,
specs?
Steven, do you happen?
Mark, I'm not, but as long as you're seeing it on your end, keep it. Okay. You just might not have it live, and that's okay. As long as you see undefined rest right now on your screen, you're with us. You're good.
I'm not seeing that. So do I need to hit one other thing? I got definitely I got the link. I'm in erg data.
In erg data or erg zone?
I'm in erg data.
That's the problem. So here's okay. What we're gonna do, Mark. I'm gonna call you. We're gonna talk after this. Don't sweat it. Okay. Here's what I need you to do though. You know how to set it up for intervals. Okay.
Yeah.
Set it up for 50 seconds on, 60 seconds rest.
Got it.
All right. That's what we're gonna work with. Jilly.
Yeah. Do you happen to know how many strokes total we're supposed to have in each 50-second interval per stroke rating?
Huh. Okay. No. I couldn't
All
tell
right.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll find out. I'll work on it. I can do simple math at like 30 or 45 seconds. Mark, you're good, right? You just go 50 and 60. Thank you. We're halfway through the rest. 2 more minutes. Okay, Annette, I need you to listen real quick. Ready?
Yeah.
Exit out of the workout like you accidentally did before. Exit out of the workout. Trust me on this, okay? Exit out, go to the main menu. Swipe down from the top to refresh. You're going to see a workout that has your name on it.
No.
Hold on. Yeah, today's the 12th, right? It's today's date.
Yeah. I don't see it. I just see week 1 live workout 2.
Swipe down again. Bear with me, everybody. Where? Yeah, swipe down. It's there. It says Annette, week 1.
No, it says January 12th. It now shows my workout so far, the last workout.
Scroll down a little bit. Scroll down, look. Annette.
Should I connect?
Does it say your name?
No, it just says,
Look at the screen. Look at the screen. Look at the screen. Annette.
no, it doesn't.
Then set it up for 50 seconds on, a minute off. Set it up for 50 seconds on, a minute off. We're going manual. You're
Okay.
doing what Mark did. Everyone else? Everyone else?
I have a minute on my thing right
Okay.
now.
Then just yeah, just follow that.
Yeah, why not? Okay.
Okay, we'll just follow that. Everybody hit that button and sit ready. Feet strapped in, feet strapped in. We're getting ready to move. Reminder, everybody, reminder, it's 50 seconds, 50, 16 strokes a minute. 16 strokes a minute, 50, picking up the handle, sit to the catch. Ready, y'all. Go. 16 strokes a minute. This is not a sprint. This is not a sprint. We're heavy lifting. 16 strokes a minute, 16 strokes a minute. 16 strokes a minute, the biggest, longest, hardest strokes you can take at 16. Reach long, reach long. It's about length and leverage. There's nothing fast about a powerful rowing stroke. If the legs are going down fast, we're whiffing, right? We're not connecting. We got to get loaded and heavy, loaded and heavy. You're looking at about 10 seconds remaining. Take that final stroke through the finish line. Take the final stroke through the finish, pick it up and send it. Everybody follow the numbers on your screen now. Everyone's off by just a few seconds. Finish that stroke. Oh, big SPI there, Libby. Feeling strong after our rest. 1.61, 1.61, longest set so far there, Libby. Sitting up nice and tall, eyes up on the screens. Again, we're looking at about 15 to 20 seconds rest. Again, I'm looking at one person's clock when I say that. So you watch your monitor for the instructions. Next stroke rating, 18. Next set, next piece, 18 strokes a minute. Next piece, 18. Let's start to climb. Eyes on the clock, right? We're building 5 to 8 seconds before. And here we go. Max effort, max press. Down to the feet, down to the feet, pressure to the feet, pressure to the feet. Good work there, Catherine. Looking nice and strong there, Catherine, but try not to move that erg, right? Don't kick the boat the wrong direction. Get nice and heavy on the hands and the feet at the same time. 20, 25 seconds. Send it, Jen Perkins. Send it. Come on, pick it up at that catch and toss it. Toss that hand under the back wall behind you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good work there, Ira. Good work. Reaching long, heavy to the feet. It's always about the press first. Always connecting down to the heels. Always heavy to the feet. Light on the seat, heavy to the feet. That's what we want to do. Transfer the weight. Are you counting strokes, Jilly? I figured you might be. Sitting up, catching that breath. Next one on. Next one on. We're going back down to that 16. Back down to that 16. Back down to the 16 on this next. Right, I went 16, 18, 16. Eyes up on the rest. Here we go. Catches now. I want you to find hands at the catch. Long arms, high hands at the catch. Here we go. Catches now. It's all about the catch position. How do you feel at the catch? Am I connecting the hips to the handle? Am I in my optimal spot? Am I primed and ready to go? You want to arrive to that catch prepared and ready to make the change in directions. No last minute adjustments, no last minute changes. Right? Thinking about the catch like the bottom of your squat. We got to be ready to go. The hips have to be ready. The arms got to be loose. The core has to be prepped and ready. You got to anticipate our arrival to the catch and apply that pressure. Staying long, 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 lengthen it out, reach in. Nice long strokes there, Libby. Even longer, Jilly looking real strong there. There we go, Maris, Michelle, Laura. Maris, Michelle, Laura, keep pushing, keep pushing. Good work. Looking for some big swing there, Maris. When we talk about the body angle, we want to get those body in front of the hips and then open that body up back behind. Next up, 20. Next up, 20 strokes a minute. 20 strokes a minute. Strong drive depends on the well-connected catch. So if you start to find that your watts are dropping, your split is rising, find your connection to the catch. And it's always a safe bet using Erg Zone just to never touch the app because you'll never lose it and exit out of it. But you guys all seem to be navigating it. Let's build here. There's that 20. We're coming into 20 strokes a minute, 20 strokes a minute.
So I got to a list of users screen.
Hit the X in the top left. You're still in the right place there, Scott.
And I can't see the workout.
Keep pushing everybody. Keep pushing everybody. You're good there, Scott. Good work. Good work. You're good. Hitting those numbers now. Hit your numbers. You know your goal, your targets. Good. Everyone else is on the paddle. Some of you guys are still working. That's all right. Scott, you just finish out that set. Okay. You may be off by a moment, but you just finish out your clock. We'll get caught up on the next undefined rest. So don't you worry about it. You just put your effort in there. Same thing. Annette, some of us are off by a little bit. You just follow your clock. Push, push, push. Most of you about 30 seconds, and we're going into the next one at 16. Now, Scott, you just follow the numbers on your screen, okay? You just follow the rest. We'll get you caught up after the next 3. Once we do 3 more, we'll start together on the last set. Don't you sweat it. This happens sometimes. It's all good. For everyone else looking at your rest, here we go. 16, right? Next set on 16, slow it down. You are learning quickly that when we slow down the rate, it does not mean slow down the watts. Heavy lifting, big, long, powerful strokes, catch to finish. You got to complete the stroke now. It doesn't matter how hard you drive those legs if you do not send it through the body to the finish. 30 seconds now, 30 seconds, big, long, and heavy. Start at the catch and send it through the finish. Send it through the finish. Good work there, Dan. Good work. Connected to the foot stretchers, connected to the foot plate. Squish the soles of your shoes. Stand up and keep standing. Hanging through the lats there, Nancy. Staying out of those arms. Good work there, Ellen. Stretching out those lats. Nice, loose, long, loose and long. Chins up. Let's catch that breath. Chins up and breathe. Also 1.67 on the drive length there. Libby, you are stretching out this morning. Stretch Armstrong. Here's where things start to get a little bit different. For those of you who have done this session, you're going to notice we have one extra one at the end of this. So the next 2, all right, the next 2, we're going 22. rest, and we're going 24. All right. So we're not going back down. This next one, interval number 12, we're looking at 50 seconds at 22 strokes a minute. Scott, you just follow the clock. All right, guys, gals, ladies, gents, let's work 22. I want you to translate that length and leverage you had at the 16 up to the 22, up to that 22. Don't lose a centimeter. Don't lose any force. Force to the foot stretcher, hang to the handle. Light on the seat because we're heavy to the feet. Light on the seat, heavy to the feet. Send that handle through the finish. Heavy hips, accelerated shoulders. Heavy hips, throw the body back. Heavy hips, accelerate those elbows. You know what to do. Finish that stroke. Don't drive the handle up to the neck for more length. Drive it straight into the body for more force. We're looking for handle speed into the finish. Heavy to the hips, accelerate to the body. Heavy to the hips and accelerate now. You got to send it. Nice drive length there, Jilly. 154, 157 out of 22. Big numbers. Big length on a 22. That was very, very nice to see. Very nice to see. The first sign, we're in sprint camp. We're pushing the rating up one more. We're not going down first. Next one, we're running 24. Next one, we're running 24. If you're starting to breathe heavy or if you're already breathing heavy, that's the point. We're going to get 4 minutes off after this next set. We're going to get 4 minutes off after this next one. Heads up, 24 strokes a minute. 24 strokes a minute. Jilly, fantastic length on that 22. If you can keep it up there at 24, we are heading in the right direction. Now it's just good number at a number higher than a 20. Really, really happy to see that. All right, take a deep breath. Let's run this. Let's run this. 24. Eyes on your clocks. Eyes on your clock. 24. Here we go, team. Let's work this. Let's work this. 24 strokes a minute. Same catches, same finishes. Don't change your stroke because we're running a higher rate. Same connection, same length, same leverage. Long, loose, relaxed. All right, Scott, you're coming into it now. 10 seconds. Let's see a big, strong 24 now. Big, long, strong. Step to the feet now, gentlemen. Step to the feet now, ladies. Here we go. Here we go. Nice work there, Jilly. 154, 154. Same thing, Libby. 154. I'll stick you in a pair together. Run it now. Loose, long. Send it. 10 seconds. Don't bail. Don't bail. Finish them. Finish them. Good work there, Mark, all the way through that body. Nice, nice, nice. Good work there, Betsy. Finish him up nice and strong. All right there, Scott. Good work. Length to the catch, length to the catch. Hips back, pivot, and push. Good. We should be on that extended rest now. Everybody sitting up, sitting up. Get him there, Scott. Get him there, Scott. Finish. You guys can paddle it out. You guys can hop up. We're on extended rest, 3 to 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes on the extended rest.
What, sorry to interrupt. What should I set for the next intervals? It's
40 seconds on, 1 minute rest.
40.
Yes, ma'am.
How many of those?
Well, you're not going to set up a number, so we'll just go. Well, we are doing 7.
Because what happened is I didn't have enough intervals, so I lost the last one because it bounced me out.
It doesn't. Oh, yeah. Just set it. Don't use erg zone. Just set it up for 40 on, a minute off, and we are doing 7 of them. Mark, same thing. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Great work, everyone. Great work. All right. We're working hard. In the beginning, these don't really feel all that bad, but I think we're learning they add up quickly. The erg does not lie. Uh, 154, 153 on those last 2, Jilly. Nice job. Nice job. Very good. From a 156 on the 16 strokes a minute. And again, if you're not used to hearing these numbers, you're gonna get used
Jilly's
to it.
trying to get your attention. Jilly's got your needs.
8. I see 8. Oh, 8 intervals. Is that what you mean? We're doing 8, not 7. Is that? Yep. She's right. I had to scroll down to see number 21, not 20. Patty.
My Zoom, my computer hacked up, so I'm off. What interval are we gonna start next?
40 seconds on, 1 minute off. We're starting in interval 13.
13.
Actually, yeah, 14. And Patty, if you need to, you can set it up manually. I don't want to mess with the app. I don't want to mess with the app. I could, Libby, I could duplicate, but it's getting a little crazy. We're just looking, set 40 on, minute off. 40 on, a minute off. We're doing it 8 times. We're coming into about a minute remaining on the rest. If you're going to stretch it out, hydrate, about a minute here. Same set we just did at 50 seconds, except we're tacking on one last interval at a higher rate. So the last 3, I don't even want to tell you because I want you focused 1 minute at a time. Last 3, we're going to go 22, 24, 26 on the rating. But the first few are just like where we started, 16, 18, 16, 20, 16. Then we'll ramp it up. All right. We are in the last 8 sets here, last 8 intervals, last set, 8 reps, a lot more than 8 reps, but you know what I'm saying? Stretch it out, take a deep breath. If you haven't finished your coffee yet, now's the good time to add that last bit of caffeine. Some of you guys are probably like, coffee before a workout. And I bet others of you are like, yeah, coffee before a workout all the time. Yeah, I see the coffee drinkers up there. I'm with you. Although I'm kicking caffeine for the new year. So we'll see. Not kicking. All right, we're about there. We're about there. Everybody knows what's up. We're looking at 40 seconds on, 60 seconds off. Let's get your feet strapped in. It looks like everybody's there. Here we go. Let's do this, all right? Let's hit that button, sit at a catch. 40 seconds, 16 strokes a minute. 40 seconds, 16 strokes a minute. Ready, y'all. Go. $16 strokes a minute, 16, 1, 6. You're going to hear that rating a lot. That's our favorite rating, 16, zone 1. Max pressure. I want you to send that boat somewhere. Get yourself an extra meter before you put the blade in at the catch one more time. Right? Buy yourself an extra meter. Whether you get that meter on the recovery, you get it at the catch, you get it at the finish. Find that distance, find those watts. Find the distance, find those watts. Paddle it out, stay moving. Always going to recommend you keep those legs moving. Even if you're just sliding back and forth, we'd rather you do that. Whenever you hear us say paddle, 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 we just don't want to go sitting still, especially after, 15 to 20 intervals. You're going to want to paddle it out. Be nice to your body. All right, so we're gonna push the rating up 2 beats, barely even a change, right? The difference between a 16 to an 18 is just we're less patient on the ends. We're less patient on the catch and the finishes, right? But not a big difference, right? Your time finish to catch really isn't a whole lot different. You're just really stepping through that catch quickly. Here we go, coming up to 18, 1, 8. Here we go. All right, rower, sit up nice and tall, length and leverage. Let's get connected. 18. Nice and tall there, Dieter. Nice and tall, hips back. Long and loose through the arms there, Nancy. K-Ray, keep those hands high to the catch. Annette, slide control. Michelle Lyons, chin up, chest up, chin up, chest up. Good. Straight back into the body there, Libby. Straight back into the body, nice and strong. Good work there, Dan, Mark, Scott. Nice work there, Ira, sitting up nice and tall. Looking real good there, Tristan. Strong, strong press, strong, stronger acceleration into the body. That's what we're looking for. Send those shoulders back there, Amanda. A. And paddle. Good work. You're still in the right spot there, Scott. Next up, 16, taking it back down. Next up, 16, taking it back down. Taking it back down. Good work there, Doris. Nice catch and finish. Looking nice and long. For those of you who know me, I'll talk about drive length all day. Next up, 16. I want you to maximize your time on the slide. Rest. Take 2 breaths in between strokes. You have the time, all right? Here we go. Here we go. Let's work them up. Let's build. 16 strokes a minute. 16 strokes a minute. Good first stroke there, Jilly. Nice and hard. Strong drive, stronger finish. Strong drive, stronger finish. Nice handle speed into the body there, Libby. Give me some more legs before we open that body up. See if we could squeeze another watt or 2 out of that. To the feet though, to the feet. Good work, good work. Heavy to the heels, heavy to the heels. Get in there, Amanda W. Reaching long and stepping through. Big push. They started to add up in the last set. You know they're going to add up in this set. So let's focus on recovery here. Breathe, 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 breathe. Next up, 20. Patty, if you're running into issues, just set it up manually. Just disconnect erg zone and set it up. Select workout, new workout, intervals. Intervals time, 40 seconds on, 1 minute off. I'm more concerned with you getting the work in than me getting your data this morning, all right? This one is about the work. This is about the effort. So 40 on. We're getting started in 15 seconds. Patty, even if you're off by a few seconds, it's okay. Don't stress about it. Don't sweat. Just so we know what's up. 20 strokes a minute. 20 strokes a minute. Team, let's go. We're on. Squad, let's go. Let's work it, work it, work it. Starts at the catch. It starts at the catch. No stress there, Patty. No hurry, okay? Just get there when you can. 30 seconds, everybody. 30 seconds. Come on now. I see some of you guys reaching for length that doesn't exist. You guys are on the water rowers. The water is in one place. You can't make it up. You got to finish strong, connect strong. Patty, sit tight. Don't do this one. Wait. I'm going to have you start with the next one, okay? You got a minute off from this point. That way we're calling it together. If you want to do an extra one at the end just to make up for it, that's fine. But let's just call it together, all right? We're 45 seconds off of the next interval. 45 seconds off of our next interval. Next interval, 16 strokes a minute. This is the last one down low. This is the last one down low at 16. The last 3, we're pushing the rating up a little bit higher. I got to say thanks for everyone for sort of bearing with us and the patience here, you know, as we add people in. It's going to get more and more questions, but you guys are all rock stars. Thanks you. Thanks to you. 4 sets, 4 reps, 4 more, 4 more. Next one up, 16 strokes a minute. It's the last one. Let's forget about the last 3. Let's focus on the next. Let's focus on the next 40 seconds. We're looking at 12 to 13 strokes. Ready? Let's go. Build the watts. When I say build, we're building pressure, not speed. Power, not speed. Length, leverage, not speed. It's all about getting connected quickly and then going to work. You can't make the connection happen quick by kicking. You got to get connected and load it and send it. Nice work there, Laura. 15 seconds now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ellen, Dieter, Michelle, Annette, let's work. Tice, Tristan, heavy. Good work. Good work. Paddle it out, catch that breath. Paddle it out, catch that breath. If you can't see the last of the intervals, you might have to scroll down a little bit on Erg Zone. You can scroll, but don't touch anything else. Just kidding. All right, last three, you're going to see those, then that last three up at 22, 24, 26. This is where it's going to start to add up and get a little uncomfortable. You guys have all rode long enough to know that sprint racing on the erg or in a boat gets a little uncomfortable. The challenge in all this training is getting comfortable being uncomfortable. Now, over time, it gets better. All right. So let's just focus on this next 40 seconds. 40 seconds. We're looking at 22 strokes a minute. Length and leverage out of 22. Length and leverage out of 22. Ladies and gentlemen, let's build. We're all in the same boat now. Do your part. Do your part. I need your watts, not your neighbors. I need your numbers, not the guy or gal in front of you. Let's go. Good work, Betsy. Good work, Amanda. Laura, Ellen. Let's go. Let's go. I'm looking for your watts. Dan, Catherine, Libby. Let's work. Let's work. Nancy, Jen, Amanda. Come on, come on, come on. 20 seconds now. 20 seconds. Get it back there, Amanda A. Big, big, big on the press. Bigger SPI. Let's go. Bigger, bigger, bigger. 10 seconds. Go. Controlled. Disciplined. Strong. Nice work. When we say discipline, when we talk about discipline, it's about staying disciplined in the rating. You can go as hard as you want. That's okay. But we got to stay disciplined on that rate. All right. Well, you imagine you're in a boat with 7 other people. You can't just decide you're going to run a beater too high. You can't just decide that you're going to run it. Discipline is about holding strokes per minute and going where you can. All right. We're going to give you the green light. Open it up through the drive. I don't care how hard you go. Discipline on the rate. All right. Next up, 24. Next up, 24. Eyes on your clocks for the builds. 24. Here we go. Patty, Jilly, Maris, Tristan, let's go to work. Let's go to work. Tristan, finish high into the body. Finish high into that body. Maximize your length on both ends of the stroke. Catches and finishes. 24 on that rate, control it. 24 on that rate, control it. Find that rating there, Maris. Find that rating. Good work all around. 24 strokes a minute, 24, Maris. Find it. 10 to 15 seconds now, 10 to 15 seconds. Push it, push it. Your legs have more in them. You've just got to ask for it. Good work. Chin up, chin up. Chin up, catching that breath, coming into the last piece of the day. Last interval. Again, we're going to ask to stay disciplined on the rating, but with about 15 to 20 seconds left, I want you to push those watts up. I want you to try and demand an extra couple of watts out of this last 15 to 20 seconds. But 26 is your ceiling. 26 is the rate cap. 26. We're all agreeing right now. We're rolling 26. Find an extra watt. Find an extra split. Here we go. Last one. Last one. All around. You decide. We're getting stronger today. You decide. You don't go into a weightlifting set feeling strong in the first 3 and you call it a day. We get stronger in the last set. We get stronger in the last piece. Let's go, let's go, let's go to work. We're talking 30 seconds of work. We're talking 30 seconds. Discipline on the rate, 26, 26, 26. Everyone all around. And here's that 20-second mark. 20-second mark. Let's go. Let's go to work. Dan, Mark, Scott, let's go. Let's go. Ira, Kay, Dieter, let's work it here. 10 seconds. Maris, Jilly, Patty, let's finish. Legs now. More. Step through and finish. Step through and finish. Fantastic. Paddle them out. Paddle them out. Stay moving. Paddle. Stay moving. Paddle. Stay at over 1.5, Jilly, on that last one. At exactly 1.5. Libby, exactly 1.5 on the last one. I wasn't joking, sticking you two in a pair of doubles. They're like stroke to stroke. Nice one. Just a improvement, definitely. All right. We're used to seeing it drop under 1.5 once we tick over 22, 24. So nice work. Nice work. And Tristan, really good job there this morning. The vast majority of your strokes over 1.5 on the drive length. The last two, 149, 148. Again, we're talking a game of centimeters though. All right. I think I did mention on the end, pull it a little higher into the body. You know, that's like a good 5 to 6 centimeters just by going up a touch. Okay. So just at the bottom of the sternum. Yep. And if you're told, if you're told to pull it a little bit lower, we'll talk about it. But I'm always about just a little bit of posture and a little bit of layback will buy you a good, 4 inches back there. So just something to think about. You can paddle it out. We're early. So I'm going to recommend you paddle it out because, virtual team challenge. Although I see all you guys racking up the meters for your boat clubs. I can't get mad at that. You guys are part of a team, so it's all good. If you're not racking up meters for anybody and you want to contribute to Live to Row, join the team. But I do see some strong teams up there on the leaderboard. Paddle it out here because we have the time. Nancy, I'm seeing a lot more strokes over 1.5, but those last three, right? 22, 24, 26. You went 146, 144, 143. Just a little bit on the length. Michelle. So that last one that was supposed to be at a 16 was an 18, not the end of the world, but you went 157, but the last three were all under 1.5. Still working on it. Not bad. Nice work, Ira. Definitely looking strong. Nice work, Maris. Laura G, staying long. Hips back and pivot, right? Not the first time you heard that. Catherine, very consistent. Catherine M, very consistent there. Still a bit longer at the 16 in the higher ratings, but that's across the board. Consistent there, Jen Perkins, very consistent. I think we could find more length out of you with a little bit more of a pivot and reach, but I'll give it to you on the consistency side. 131 to 135 on every single piece. Nice work, Scott. Thanks for bearing with us also when you get off on the time. If it happens like that in the intervals, we're just going to follow the clocks. It's easier on the longer pieces, but good job.
Justin, I just sent my partial workout to you.
That's fine. And I'm Stephen, but that's all right. It happens.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They interchange
I
it all the
sent
time.
it to Justin. I'll send it to you. And what do these colors mean, if I may ask?
Which
And
one?
when you see everybody's workout just now, they're color coded?
They don't mean anything. They're just you get assigned a color on there. So that way, when you guys are all live, I can see who's who. But I'm looking at 22 athletes on the screen. It gets a little crazy. Bye, Ellen. Great job this morning.
So Steve, Scott, I think I got 15 seconds ahead of the team. The clock was, my PM 5 clock was starting early.
Oh,
So-
you know, I think what happened on the beginning of the last set where we started the 40 seconds,
Right,
you pulled it a little bit early, so the clock started. That's the only reason.
right, right,
So
okay.
one of your intervals is actually going to be off by a little bit in terms of the watts, but that's okay. All right. And that's why as you learn how erg zone works, like it's really never a big deal. But if you start your interval, like you don't mess with anything. If you leave and come back, it all stays independent to you and your workout when your intervals start. So you're never going to mess up anything in the classes, but if you're either a little early or a little behind, that's why. We all just start at a little bit of a different time.
Got it.
I got all your data though, Scott. Nice job. Bye, Laura. Have a great day.